Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, I have to do this video and let you know that this may help out a lot of people. I'm on my umpteenth call today alone. People call you and they say, I have a website and I need help. So right away I asked for the domain, and then come to find out I asked, where is the domain registered? So a lot of people go, what's that mean? And I say, well, where did you buy the domain? They says, I didn't buy the domain. And then I go, oh no. And then they say, oh, it's the other guy or the other person that built the website. They have the domain and they're already like, something happened, they're mad at them, etc. And then I go, well, we're screwed. Because if you didn't buy the domain and you have a grumpy pants old web guy or gal and they don't give you the domain, then there's nothing we can do. Now, I will do my damnedest to try to come into the situation with maybe acquiring the domain. But if you don't own it, and you got a grumpy pants web interneter, you are kind of, lack of a better word, screwed. So here's a quick tip to find out if you do own the domain. So what you can do is there's a lot of types of websites, you can go and check that. But one of the ones I use is whois.is or who.is. There's another one called whois.net. But anyways, this one's easy, it's free. You take your domain, you put it in here, test.com, and then once you do that, you can actually see who owns it and who is registered. And 9 times out of 10, majority of people that come to me don't realize that they don't own it, and they go, and I'll say to the person, well, who is this guy that lives in Jacksonville at 5335 Gateway Parkway? And they go, well, it's not me. And then I say, well, then what we're gonna do is we have to try to get it. A lot of times too, there's a thing called who is privacy. So sometimes if you go to research a domain and it's not, this one actually has a who is privacy, so we don't really know who owns it, but you should make sure, rule of thumb, ladies and gentlemen, I've been preaching this for 15 plus years, when you are working with somebody with the website and they buy the domain or don't even explain that process to you and they just build the site, and the next thing you know, you want out, you can't get out if they don't give you the domain. So the rule of thumb is, buy your domain before you start working with anyone. I don't care where you buy it, name.com, GoDaddy, you name it. There's a ton of registrars. Your average cost with the domain is $5 to $10 a year. If you're paying more than that, then you're kind of are paying for things you maybe not need, because any registrar is also going to try to sell you on emails, this and that. You literally, so give you another website I used. If you go to name.com, I love them. They're rather one of the least non-expensive registrars. Come here, try to find your domain. If it's not open, they even do a good job at giving you ones that are open, which are pretty cool as the web gets bigger and bigger. There's .me's, .pros, .equipment. You can have a lot of fun. I don't recommend going too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with these like $2,000 ones unless you find that Coca-Cola effect. If it's like Coca-Cola.com, get it, and you'll have a lot of fun with that. But point is this, own your domains, then let people work on them. Do not let them buy them, and then all of a sudden this time next year, you're mad at them, or vice versa, and you don't own the domain. Doesn't matter about the content, doesn't matter what's on there. If they're not giving it to you, we're cooked. We have to start from scratch, and or we get into this big fight trying to get it. Either way, I hope this was helpful, and I really do love all you guys out there. Thanks so much. Cheese.